Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's go ahead and continue our Nuzlocke over here and hopefully we can maybe make it to the second gym, because honestly there's not really, anything between us and the second gym currently, far as I remember. Well, maybe a little bit of, some riffraff over here and there, but not really, much that we need to do. Okay, by the way, between this episode and the previous one, I did manage to max out my Pokemon's friendship, which if you don't know how you can do that, just have your Pokemon in the front of your party and then just run like, I think, 255 steps or something. I don't even know what the exact number is, but it's pretty high. So yeah, friendship grinding is pretty annoying, but yeah, I did it specifically so that we can have Return be at full base power, which if you don't know, Return is a physical normal type move which has its base power increased, depending on how much your Pokemon likes you. So at max friendship, it has a base power of 102. So yeah, we'll be definitely using that for the Patrat that we have managed to catch on this one. Hey D's Nuts, isn't Professor Juniper cool? Yeah, sure, a man named D's Nuts would definitely tell you who is cool or not, huh? But anyways, okay. Now the unfortunate part is that the hard part of this game is still not over, because while I would consider the normal type Chirin over here to be the hardest gym leader in the game, the one that is coming up next isn't exactly the easiest, but C gear at this point is completely useless, so yeah, we'll be just turning that thing off, though it looks cool if I can be honest at the very least. I don't know which, people like more. Like, do people like the, what was that thing called again? I completely forgot. But anyway, so I think our current level cap is 17 from what I checked, because at challenge level, or like challenge mode, the level cap for the next gym leader should be 19. But obviously, since, we are doing easy mode level caps, while her Pokemon, or like her ace Pokemon, will be level 19, our Pokemon can only be at level 17. So yeah, I need to be careful. Though unfortunately, we can't get Watchog at this point, because Watchog evolves, far as I remember, at level 20. If we had gotten Lillipup would have evolved into Herdier at level 15, far as I remember. But oh well. Although, remind me, doesn't Oshawott also evolve at like level 17? No, we don't need to hear that again. Also, now we get the rustling grass spot encounters. But to be honest, there's not really much to them, because like most of them are either Ordino or they can be Emolga, which is super annoying if I can be honest. So anyway, this guy blocks us until we get, Chirin down. But anyways, okay, so as far as I remember, this guy only has a Riolu. Although the problem with Riolu is that I think he has counter. So yeah, I'm just going to use Oshawott over here and just avoid Riolu's counter, which is pretty dangerous. I don't remember if I've ever lost a Pokemon to this specific Riolu's counter, but I remember when I was doing my hardcore Nuzlocke attempts like 3 years ago, I think I lost a Sandshrew to, this Riolu in the Flockacy Ranch who was spamming counter. I just didn't pay attention, because I was like, counter is doing pretty low damage, so I can just, spam my strongest moves and just deal with him that way. That didn't work, because, by mistake, or I don't even know what you can call it, my Sandshrew critted the Riolu. So, that resulted in, Riolu taking just barely enough damage to where his counter was a 1-hit KO. So, that was pretty unfortunate, but hey, that's how you learn, Pokemon games, when you're, hardcore Nuzlocking and, you remember things like these. That, some Pokemon can no counter, and you should be careful of not doing, enough damage to get yourself killed, but not doing enough damage to, kill the Pokemon. That's always a little bit scary about, what do you call it? Pokemon with counter, Mirror Coat, and Metal Burst. Though at least with Metal Burst only does 1.5 times damage, not double the damage that the user receives. So, there's something. Also, by the way, thanks Chirin, that's a pretty useful item honestly for the second gym. But let's see if we can, what do you call it? live long enough to get used to that. Also, my god, he only respects Cheren because Cheren knows about Team Plasma. Yes, Cheren and the original, protagonist of Pokemon Black and White 1 did defeat Team Plasma, but come on, man. Okay, yeah, so now we have double battles. By the way, I have heard some people using some weird encounter rules just so that they can get a Venipede for themselves over here, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's personally worth it. Like, there are some, cool strats that we can do with the Scolipede, because Scolipede gets, like, I think both, it is Baton Pass, Toxic Spikes, and Agility, which, yeah, there are some nasty things we can do with it, because I would say this. Most ghost types in this game only get Hex as their best stab move, and Hex is not very strong. Unless the target that, you are trying to target. Okay, I think these two women, or like, little girls, have freaking Sunkerns on their teams, right? Yeah, I don't think I should be equipping this over here, because I'm pretty sure Swaddle these nuts would easily handle whatever these two girls can throw at us. Although I'm pretty sure it's Sunkerns, right? Far as I remember. I'm not too sure. Let's see. I don't think this trainer specifically is going to have any issues. Though, to be honest, we can skip every trainer that, is present between us and the second gym leader. But anyway, hey man, at least I know these games pretty well. Well, up to this point at the very least. Alright, so now that this fight is over, yeah, now let's progress to Verbank City. Well, we can go there at the very least, unless, somebody decides to not interrupt us in the middle of our journey. But anyways, okay, so yeah, now we are in Verbank City. Also, it's raining in this one, huh? Alright, I mean, I guess that's cool, I guess. Okay, who is this? Oh, it's our mom who's calling us. Alright, I mean, whatever. I'm pretty sure there's one more call she gives us, but that will be like far away from here. Anyway, that's the second gym leader, by the way. Roxy, don't try to stop me. I'm off to Pokestar Studios to live up to my true potential. My dream is to be a ship captain and a movie star. Get real, you're a captain already, aren't you? If that ship doesn't move, you're going to cause lots of trouble. Oh dear daughter, you split your time between your responsibilities as a gym leader and with your band, right? I can do that too. Okay, oh my freaking god. Okay, well, she's freaking out. Alright, doing double duty isn't the problem. You're causing problems for people. Keeping people from getting where they're going because of sheer selfishness is unforgivable. I've had it. I'm going to the gym. Okay, I mean, I guess, aren't gym leaders supposed to be, a little bit of, order keepers in their particular towns? I'm not too sure what the, exact roles of gym leaders are, except for, getting their asses beaten by worthy trainers. And obviously gatekeeping those who are noobs, but, hey, I guess anybody can do that as long as their Pokemon are high enough level. Also, you can just buy Great Balls at this point, huh? Can we buy Repels? Okay, we can. That might be useful later, but sadly not here, because we can only get one encounter, and yeah, I mean, that encounter can be a little bit tricky to get, but I will still try my absolute best. So there's something cool that we can use that I didn't notice in the previous episode, which, by the way, yeah, sorry for ending that one abruptly, because yeah, I was getting calls from my mother. I need to do some chores. And yeah, she was calling right as the episode was about to end. So that's why I had to leave abruptly. So I couldn't show you the basic badge animation, which is pretty unfortunate. But anyway, yo, this is a good deal. Why don't you trade your Pokeball for my Great Ball? Thanks, enjoy the Great Ball. I'm not even gonna lie, I have no freaking idea. See, it's a good deal, isn't it? We can trade again tomorrow if you want. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea why this guy says it's a good deal. Like, seriously, you're literally trading a, crappier Pokeball for a much better Pokeball. But honestly, given that this guy is underneath a freaking, I think that's a bridge, right? Yeah, he's underneath a bridge. He's probably doing something shady. Though I'm not sure why he would just give away his loot. Hey man, I'm not gonna complain. I'm completely fine with this one. But anyways, okay, so here's something that is cool over here. So Mareep has an ability called Static, and there is one encounter in this area that is an electric type that we definitely want. Now, if you don't know what Static does, well, outside of, having a chance of causing paralysis to any Pokemon who makes physical contact with the, Pokemon that has the ability Static, is that if you have a Pokemon with Static ability in front of your party, and you go into a, place where there is a, electric type Pokemon present, yeah, you can actually increase your chances of getting that electric type. I think what happens is that when a static Pokemon is in front of your party, it increases the chances of you getting a static encounter or like an electric type encounter by I think 50% or something. So yeah, this gives us the most amount of chances to get that electric type that I want. And unfortunately, we did not get it. Yeah, not gonna lie, that definitely means that Roxy is gonna be an absolute pain to deal with, but I guess that would have been too easy at this point now, wouldn't it be? But anyway, okay, thankfully, coughing cannot explode at this point, which, yeah, by the way, one of my, regular viewers, EKI Butters, also was doing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Emerald. He hasn't continued that Nuzlocke at this point, but honestly, the reason why he's probably not doing it is because he lost his Marshtomp to an explosion coughing. Now he was doing Pokemon Ruby. Sorry, I think I said Emerald earlier. No, he was doing Ruby. So yeah, if you don't know, in Gen 3 Explosion is absolutely brutal because Explosion, it not only does Explosion do a lot of damage, but it also halves the target's defense before actually doing its actual damage. So effectively, Explosion is like a 500 base power move in gens before Generation 5. In Generation 5, they removed its defense halving effect. So, yeah, at least even if coughing explodes here, the only thing I'm losing is this coughing and not my Pokemon. But luckily, we, don't have to worry about that right now because I think coughing learns explosion around like level 20 or something. So yeah, once you see a level 20 coughing or something, yeah, definitely be careful. But anyway, let's see if we can give him a good name. Alright. Yeah, very good name. What can I say? I've been giving some amazing names to these Pokemon, if I can be honest. Too bad Gen 5 really has, pretty low amount of characters for me to name Pokemon, so... Also, oh my god, that's the Pokemon I actually wanted. Because, yeah, Magnemite can absolutely solo the entire gym that is about to come, but... oh well, I guess I have to suffer anyway, so... whatever. We'll just deal with the gym right now because, yeah, we don't need to do any of these optional trainers. And, hey man, if I want money, I'll do them later down the line. I'm pretty sure I can just, sell some of the random crap that I've been picking up ever since this journey.
Oh, my dude, you just got pranked. Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh?
Alright, so here we are, and the gym is this underground area right here. This is a Pokemon gym, and it's also a rock club. The gym leader and the others are practicing inside, but please feel free to challenge all of them. Oh, you need to stay hydrated. Here you go. By the way, a great, reminder that this game gives to the player that, yeah, you need to stay hydrated to, keep yourself fresh. That's kind of important, but yeah, anyways. So those are the 3 trainers that we have to deal with. But anyways, okay, so before we go ahead, I think it's time for some evolutions now. Okay, unfortunately, as good as Swaddle was in the previous gym, he's probably going to be useless in this gym, which is pretty unfortunate, but oh well. I guess we can't really do anything about it. It's time for our other buddies to shine. Okay, I'm not sure whether I should keep Focus Energy or something else. Okay, I don't think Water Sport is going to be useful considering there's no Fire-type specialist in this game, so... yeah, I guess I can get rid of that, and... okay, so my level cap is 17, so... I think I'll just level these guys up a little bit. I think the only one that can evolve currently is Mareep and Oshawott right here, right? I don't think anybody else can evolve. Okay, Poison Gas, Smokescreen, and Smog. Honestly, I'm not even sure what I should be keeping, if I can be honest. I guess I can keep... okay, I don't think I will need Poison Gas, though Smog already has a pretty high chance of causing poison, so... I think I get rid of that and keep Assurance. But I will be using Return as my, main offensive move anyway, so... there's that as well. Also, Clear Smog. Not gonna lie, this would be very useful for the last gym that we had to deal with. But anyways, should I keep the Smog's chance of poisoning? It's not gonna be useful for this gym, but it might be useful in the next gym. Although to be honest, I don't think we'll actually ever need it. You know what? Let's keep Clear Smog only. Clear Smog is a pretty useful move because it can remove all the status, all the stat changes that your target has had on themselves. I think Mareep evolves here, right? No? Doesn't this thing evolve early? I think it does evolve early, right? I don't even remember if I can be honest. Okay, I don't think Tackle is ever going to be useful because I think this is just going to be a mono-electric type Pokemon until we can get to the move trainers. Okay, yeah, I was correct. This thing can evolve, which is pretty good. I think even our starter can evolve as well at this point, but he will literally evolve at level 17, which is the level cap. So, yeah, I'm going to hold off on that evolution. So, yeah, for now, we can get the, pretty adorable Flaffy over here, who is about to amp these nuts over here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I need to start thinking of better names for my Pokemon if I can be honest. But, hey, I guess that is a pretty good excuse to get you guys in on this run as well. And, contribute towards the naming of these Pokemon. But anyways, alright. Okay, Bite's Flint chances are amazing, but honestly, Crunch's higher base power and its ability to drop defense, well, sometimes, is pretty useful. Honestly, you know what? I think I'll just level up Swaddle to max anyway. I don't think Swaddle will see much use anyway. But, okay, I think some of these Pokemon can be leveled up a little bit. I think, Amp these nuts would be pretty good because most of the Pokemon in this gym are just, they're physically tanky. So I guess let's start with this dude. Get in my way and I'll knock you out. Stay out of my way and I'll knock you out too. Okay, dude, sure. Not sure what he was, talking about over there, but anyways. Roughneck Nicky. Okay, he has a Grimer, which by the way, fun fact about EK Butters, he really likes this Pokemon for some reason. Although to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, Grimer, at least in the anime, is a pretty cool looking Pokemon. Okay, so here's the fun thing about Charge. So Charge boosts our special defense. This I'm pretty sure everybody knows. However, another unique property that Charge has is that once you use Charge, the electric type moves, all of them, on the next turn that you use will be, buffed by 50%. So, yeah, it's a pretty strong move if you, time it correctly. But anyways, okay, I probably should have used a physical attacker. Also, this thing just disabled my Thunder Shock, huh? Also, I forgot to teach Return to my Pokemon, huh? Okay, oh my god. I'm already on a bad start over here now, am I not? Okay, I think I should just go to Coughing over here. Assurance should be able to take this guy down, and Coughing has good defense, so this should be good. Okay, cool. We didn't even need to take damage over here. Although I think this person's last Pokemon would be Coughing as well, right? I guess Oshawott will have to carry in that regard, I guess. Unless I just want to spam Assurance over here like a mindless freak, I suppose. But anyways. Yeah, because this I don't think is going to do too much damage, right? Yeah, it doesn't do too much damage. Although I don't take much damage either, which is definitely good. Okay. Alright, you know what? I don't think Coughing is going to use a poison type move on my Coughing. So I think at least for now it's safe to switch in Oshawott. That's the problem with switching into poison types. Whenever they use a poison type move, because most poison type moves have a chance to poison and pretty decent chances. Like for example, Poison Jab has a 30% chance to poison. Sludge Bomb has a 30% chance to poison. Freaking, the Gunk Shot also has a 30% chance to poison. And Cross Poison also has, I think, around 10 or 20% chance to poison, and it's a high crit move as well. So yeah, poison typing can be pretty dangerous offensively. But you know what? Thank God, because poison types, at least in this gen, were only super effective against grass types. I know that, makes them kind of suck because grass isn't that amazing of a type anyway, but boy, imagine if poison types had more super effective types against, for itself. Just more than grass and fairy. Yeah, not gonna lie, poison would be an absolute broken type. Alright, I am back, and yeah, now we can take on, I think this girl's name is Guitarist Billy Joe. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea why I remember her name, if I can be honest. I've not even reset too many times on this gym, far as I remember, but anyways. Yeah, since we are already at the last trainer that we have to deal with before we can deal with Roxy, I think at this point I'm safe to just level everybody up to level 17, so Yeah, I guess that's cool, I suppose. But anyways, okay, I think maybe Oshawott evolves here. Okay, I think he should, right? Because this is where he learns Razor Shell. Okay, so my Oshawott still has a higher special attack despite having a special attack lowering nature. But I'm going to guess, yeah, at this point, the Water Gun's base power is just too low. So, yeah, I will just replace it with Razor Shell. And yeah, now our buddy Oshawott, the Shell Nut, will be evolving. You know, his razor sharp Shell Nut. Yeah, he's about to slice up some people over here. But anyways. So yeah, now we get, honestly, one of the better, not even better, I would say one of the best middle stage evolutions for a starter in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, I really like Duwat in my opinion. Though I would say this, his evolution Samurott is a bit weird. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but Samurott reminds me more of a sea lion rather than a freaking otter that it's supposed to be. It's a bit strange considering, you know, otters, you know, get hunted by sea lions, so... I'm not even sure why that's a thing, but anyways, okay. I don't know what, you know, Billy Joe over here has. As far as I remember, she also should only have Grimer and Coughing, right? I'm not too sure. Oh, she has the Venipede, okay. Yeah, because the gym leader's ace Pokemon is Whirlipede, the evolved form of Venipede, so... You know, that's cool, I suppose. Okay, this thing has one dangerous thing that it can do, and that is that it can use freaking Rollout, which can be pretty dangerous. Well, that is if it actually decides to, what do you call it, use it. Though I'm not gonna lie, Pursuit is also a pretty dangerous move. If you don't know what Pursuit is, it's normally just a 40 base power move. I think I was talking about this move when I was talking about how bad Purloin is. However, Pursuit, while it is a 40 base power and initially looks pretty weak, its main gimmick is that if it's used on a turn when your opponent switches out their Pokemon, Pursuit doubles in base power. So yeah, it will be an 80 base power move in that scenario. So that's pretty dangerous if I can be honest. But yeah, anyway, those are all the trainers. So let me just heal up Flaffy again. And yeah, then I will see you guys at the gym fight. Alright, I am back. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Okay, so far as I remember, her lead Pokemon should be a Coughing. So even though this may not look like the best choice for it, I think Shellnut should be the first Pokemon I send out. Because I want to save, Flaffy over here for the Whirlipede. Because Whirlipede has very high physical defense. So I don't think any of my other Pokemon over here will be able to deal with him. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I should just use these guys over here. I'm going to save Scout D's for the Grimer. Because Grimer has low physical defense. So we should be fine over there. So for this fight, we'll be using the berries, the Pecha Berry that Chen was nice enough to give us. Though I'm not sure why his dumbass only gave me 3. I guess that's fine because I don't really plan to use Swaddle for this fight. And yeah, as for Coughing, he just needs the Orange Berry. Because if you don't know, poison types are immune to getting poisoned. So there's that. Well, unless, the poison is coming from freaking the Salazzle. But that's in Gen 7. Anyway, get ready. I'm gonna knock some sense into ya. Alright. Sure, that's one way of greeting your freaking gym challengers. But anyways. By the way, not gonna lie, one thing that's cool about Roxy is that guitar that she has. That guitar looks sick, if I can be honest. I don't know if Pokemon Center, I think that's the real world shop is called, has one. But yeah, if they have one, not gonna lie, I may have to get that one sometime. Okay, yeah, Venoshock. So that's the gimmick of this fight. If you don't know what Venoshock is, it's a 65 base power move, so pretty strong. However, the gimmick of Venoshock is that if the target is poisoned, Venoshock doubles in base power, as I know. So yeah, it would be a 130 base power move. So yeah, this Venoshock can be pretty dangerous if the opponent uses poison. The Venoshock itself cannot poison, which thank God for that. It's not like the, signature move of, what was that Pokemon name? I think it was Hisuian Typhlosion that had it, right? I don't know what the name of the move was, but yeah, that move can also burn. But also can... Okay, I don't think Grimer should be able to do too much damage to me, right? Actually, now that I think about it, maybe that's a bad idea, considering Grimer, I think, has higher attack than Coughing, right? Okay, well, he decided to disable me anyway, so... Oh, well. Although I think I should be able to stay in for just another... Well, the one thing that I would like to check, let's see. Razor Shell is 75 base power, so with Stab, this should be Around the same base power as Return. Okay, so I don't think Shellnut will be able to deal with this. So I think I'm just gonna switch into Scout D's and yeah, just deal with this guy normally. The Scout D's is not as bulky as what do you call it? Okay, but Grimer's special attack is much lower than Coughing, so I hope that this doesn't do too much damage. Okay, 13 damage. But we also have the strongest attack on our team, which is Return over here, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it does like jack damage, so... oh my god. Okay, hopefully this is a one-hit KO, because if it is not, that would be a problem. Also, oh my god, why are my Pokemon doing so little damage? I made sure to... Okay, I'm not gonna stay in here because I risk getting critted otherwise. So yeah, time to switch to Coughing over here. I wanted to save Coughing's health because Coughing doesn't have too good special defense. So even though he resists also, yeah, this thing can also do that as well. I forgot. Okay, let's use Assurance then first. Just in case Grimer decides to use Disable or something. Okay, oh my god. Okay, that's a crit. I was like, that would be pretty annoying. Also, why did Assurance not work? Does this Grimer have Stench or something? Okay, I did not see. Maybe I got flinched because Grimer had Stench or something. I'm not too sure. I don't even know if Stench is an ability in this game. But anyway, it seems like Return does like no damage. So I guess I'll just use Assurance then. Which also does no damage, which is not great. Anyways, okay, how much did crit do? I think it was 13 damage, right? Okay, oh my god, dude. Never mind, that was 15 damage. So yeah, this Grimer is just going crazy. So now I'm completely at the mercy of Flaffy against the Venipede, or like the Whirlipede, because yeah, I think Whirlipede has Pursuit as well. So that can be a problem, especially when I no longer have my freaking what do you call it? Citrus Berry, or not Citrus Berry, but Oran Berry. Okay, how am I gonna play this? He's probably just gonna Pursuit, right? Let's see. Okay, he doesn't use Pursuit. Okay, that's good then. Okay, does this guy know Steamroller or whatever this thing's... No, it only knows Venoshock. Alright, I mean, that's fine, I suppose. Okay, that's not amazing damage, but I'm just gonna try and do the exact same thing that I did before. Okay, how much damage was that? Okay, my god, this thing is doing 15 damage, so I'm dead to critical hit. Okay, well, that's not freaking amazing if you ask me, but I guess I need some luck on this one. Okay, Whirlipede was still going first somehow. How slow is Flaffy? Maybe he used something else other than Venoshock, although I'm not sure what he has. Okay, we procced his Citrus Berry, I think, right? Because, yeah, this one has Citrus Berry. Okay, this one is gonna be hitting it close. Okay, oh my god. I'm not sure what I can do to deal with this guy, because this guy was supposed to be a physical tank, but my special attacks do like no damage to this guy. Okay, at least I got lucky over here. So my strongest attack is Razor Shell. Let's see if he can do... Oh, he's using Protect. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what kind of priority move does Whirlipede learns? Well, I guess Protect is a freaking priority move, huh? Okay, oh my god, I'm definitely risking crits over here. Okay, but I am in Torrent range now, so if Razor Shell hits, I think I should score a KO. Hopefully. Or if not, I hope that this thing... Nope. Oh, okay, oh my god. I may lose my starter here, dude. Okay, never mind, I lost my starter. Okay, I mean, I guess he wasn't the best freaking Pokemon, but... oh my god, this has suddenly turned pretty bad. Because not gonna lie, I kinda relied on my Oshawott over there. Like, I was trying to rely on him for the freaking 5th gym of this game, but I guess now Swaddle will have to handle that. Okay, not gonna lie, that was a bloody fight. But yeah, as I said before, the early game of Black 2 is pretty difficult. I mean, to be honest, that is the general consensus anyway, but yeah, never mind then. Okay, well, not gonna lie, this fight would have felt a lot better had I not lost my freaking starter, but... Alright, I am back, and my god, I'm not gonna lie, that Pokestar Studio tutorial is something that I know of because a lot of people complain about it because of just how long it is, but... oh well, I guess we have to go through that one, huh? Okay, well, I guess before we move on, we have now the very first, what do you call it, the Team Plasma encounter. So yeah, now we'll be facing off against the evil team of this game. Am I gonna use Hypnosis? You know what? Not really. Yeah, I'm not EKI Butters who can land this stupid move like all the freaking time. So yeah, I'm not gonna use this thing, especially when, you know, my starter just dies like that, which is definitely not fun, but what can you do, I suppose. Okay, Sludge actually... Oh, this is a pretty strong move, actually. I'm not sure if I should keep Clear Smog at this point. I guess I can remove Smoke Screen and then put, I think, Venoshock over, you know, Clear Smog. And the reason is because in case I find something tanky, yeah, I can just poison it with Sludge and then spam Venoshock, because this thing's base power will literally double as soon as the, you know, target gets poisoned. So yeah, we can just use that. I don't think Clear Smog's secondary effect is going to be too useful for me anyway. But yeah, although to be honest, I don't think I need to actually level up my Pokemon that much. I need to look up what the third gym leader's level cap for me would be. But anyway, okay, so I think for this one, I'm not sure, because I remember this from Blaze Black 2 Redux, which I have done like 3 years ago. And I think there it was a double battle, but I think here it will be a single battle. I don't remember, if I can be honest. But even if it's a double battle, I would like to give Silk Scar to Patrat, because yeah, nobody would be able to, you know, make use of that item better than that thing anyway. Okay, obviously Lily, you know, what do you call it, wannabe over here wants to be the hero. But anyways, I'll crush you and your new plans. I can never forgive Team Plasma. Alright, whatever. What, think you can beat me? Haha, your Pokemon will be helping us take over the world in a few seconds. Not sure about the world, but you know, they will be definitely helping you grabbing these nuts. I hope somebody found that funny, but anyways, okay, yeah, time to die, bro. Anyway, what is this? Level 15 Patrat? Bro, come on, man. Yeah, like literally, why is this encounter even, you know, after the gym? Like, people would be stronger against... Okay, my god, seriously? What's the point of that detect anyway? You're just wasting my turns over here. Like, even, like, you know, burning... Oh, okay, oh my god. Okay, this might be a bit of a problem if I... Okay, I do 2-hit KO. So yeah, Bide is just like Counter, Mirror Coat, and Metal Burst, except Bide stores the energy for 2 turns, aka it stores the damage for 2 turns. And then on the third term, or like in third turn, yeah, Bide, I think, I don't know if Bide delivers like 2 times the damage the user takes, or like 1.5 times the damage, but yeah, it's a lot. And it's this early on, Bide will definitely, you know, slay everybody. Okay, well, whatever. What'd she give us? Oh yeah, now we get the HM1 for cut. Alright, I mean, I guess that's cool, although I don't remember there being anything valuable before, you know, like behind trees in this area. Because there's only 1 tree that we can access with this thing. Also, does this thing have... Okay, this thing has nothing. Okay, I think this guy also gives us a freaking... What do you call it? Alright, yeah, he's literally telling us, hey, just catch a Magnemite and you'll be fine in the gym, bro. Yeah, honestly, if we had caught the Magnemite, which I got royally screwed over by, yeah, I think Dewott would be living right now, which, you know... Although I guess another thing that would really help is this rain coming into our gym. Because, you know, that would boost our damage by 50%. Oh, well, I guess I can't really mourn over, you know, that thing anymore at this point. No, anyways, okay, please turn around. Okay, thank you. Alright. Okay, so I think we just need to beat up these 2 grunts, and I think these grunts are just supposed to be here only, right? I think the 1 grunt is over here only. I think I just need to beat her, right? I don't remember, if I can be honest, but I think we only need to beat her, and then her friends just run away from this area to the freaking Castilla City, which honestly I'm not even sure how they are able to do so, considering the captain wasn't doing his freaking job until I, you know, showed him, or like not even showed him, but just like watched his crappy movie with him. And then he realizes that, you know, okay, maybe this, you know, movie star thing is just not gonna work for me. But anyways, Plasma, what a pesky little kid. Okay, why would you scream Plasma? What kind of message are you trying to give to me at this point? I'm not even gonna lie, I have no idea what she is on about, but anyways. Okay, let's see. Well, they're really good at running away. Still, she just said something useful. They must be moving around by boat. Castilla City has a big port. I wonder if they headed there. Okay, let's go back to Burbank and look for someone who looks like they know a lot about ships. If I remember right, there was a place to board boats on the docks. Yeah, I mean, that place would have been useless had we, not beaten Roxy and then watched her dad's crappy movie where he, embarrassed himself in front of an entire crowd. Alright, here we are. I thought your movie was pretty good. Okay, Roxy, everybody knows it sucked. You don't need to lie about that. So you saw it. That movie was... no, it wasn't the movie. It was me. I was so excited that I didn't really become Riolu Man. Acting like that won't thrill or excite anyone. Come on, don't get down. You can keep trying while you continue on as captain. As long as you don't cause anyone trouble, I won't get mad. I don't know how the PokeStar Studios people feel about that though. Alright. Oh, did you hear us? Well, it looks like everyone from Team Plasma got away. I don't feel really good about it, but at least they're gone. Oh, there was a lot of ruckus, but you can sail to Castilla City now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. How did they even escape this place, by the way? Also, by the way, yeah, look at that. That's literally his name, Pop Roxy. Okay, dude, sure. Okay, seriously, who named this dude? But anyways, okay, I guess I'll do my best as captain. I'll excite and thrill everyone by barreling through rough waves. Okay, buddy, that is a horrible idea, and I don't think, you should be doing that. Honestly, I think you're better off becoming an actor. But yeah, seriously, like, how did Team Plasma escape from this place? There's literally only space for like 2 ships in this entire town. Okay, I have no idea, by the way, at this point. But anyways, we'll be losing brain cells if we try to, make sense out of this. But anyways. Alright. Which, by the way, I think I didn't mention this, but the Unova region over here is supposed to be based on America. So, obviously, Castilla City is based on New York City itself. I do not know how many people know about this, but yeah, I would say the only thing this place is lacking is the statue of, okay, oh my god, I was about to call it Statue of Happiness from GTA 4. It's Statue of Liberty, my dude. We're not in freaking GTA, I'm talking about real life. Although I guess the place where you find Victini, or at least you can, that's a strange ship. A sailing ship in this day and age? Oh yeah, definitely that ship over there is definitely not gonna be, important to the lore of this game. Absolutely not. That's just a normal sailing ship. I guess somebody just really likes old school ships. But anyways, okay, what does this guy have to say? That black sailing ship, what could it be? Black, dude? I see black and blue on that one. Come on, man. Okay, that is definitely sketch, bro, not gonna lie. But anyways, okay, and now we are in the... Okay, by god, now we have to do this Harklane hunt, huh? I bet this is your first visit to Castilla City. That's great. Here, have this bicycle. Okay, I guess that's at least good. We can now move around pretty fast. Though, not gonna lie, I suck at using the bicycle, so I will just bump into walls. The Castilla Harklane, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to say that word. Hunt's rules are simple. All you have to do is visit specific places and talk to the, whatever there. Whether you participate is up to you. The places to look are, okay, yeah, we know all of this, and yeah, if you don't know what the, hunt over here gives you, the only thing you get is freaking rare candy from this guy. And yeah, just a single freaking rare candy, that's it. But anyways, okay, can you sell me great balls? Because I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna end this episode. And the thing I'm gonna be doing is get our encounters here, because we can get a couple of them over here. But anyways, okay, so first... we need to find a replacement for Oshawott. Unfortunately, we won't be getting that until... Okay, let's see. We have to go to the coastal regions, right, to get a water type. Unless I can get one at the... I don't remember the bridge's name between Nimbasa and the Drift Rail City. But anyways, I think we first need to talk to freaking Iris over here. Because, yeah, this guy is blocking the path currently. If you're looking for the gym leader, Berg, he said there might be trouble, and then he took off. You can go look for him if you'd like. Huh? Berg vanished again. Yeah, by the way, there's Iris over there. Something came up and Berg isn't here right now. Isn't Berg always vanishing though? He always says he's got artist's block and just goes wandering out of the gym. Hi there, who are you? Looking for Team Plasma? But Team Plasma disbanded 2 years ago. I guess that doesn't matter. You're having problems, so I'll help you out. Now where would suspicious people go to hide? I mean, it's freaking New York City. They could be anywhere if I can be honest. there are plenty of small streets in around this place. So maybe that's the place we need to look at. But alright, I guess she just wandered off without us. Sure, dude. But anyways, okay, I think we can register this, right? And then, if I'm remembering my buttons correct. Okay, yeah, there we go. So this should make, moving around Castilla City a lot faster. But anyways. Okay, so I think we first need to do this freaking cutscene and then we can access these sewers. Hey, come on. Thumb Pier is just past here. Thumb Pier? Well, what kind of name is Thumb Pier? Okay, that's a bit weird if I can be honest, but sure, dude. Oh, okay, game. We have played the, black and white games as well before this one, so obviously we know where the freaking, sewers are of Castilla. You can go inside the sewers from here. What do you think? Seems pretty suspicious, right? I guess sure. And then he's here. These nut. Did you find Team Plasma? No, not really. Those dirty Pokemon thieves. That means the only place I still haven't checked is these nuts. Help me out. That's what I said. That's what I say whenever I get a booty call. What can I say? Yep, the sewers are a perfect place for hiding. Yeah, what can I say? Everybody will also be saying that, when they get a booty call. These nuts, it's time to get active. You need to help out over here. But anyways, okay, so I think what we need to do currently is to, level up our Pokemon a little bit. Because I don't really want to, go to this sewer and have our encounter, happen when we have to do a mandatory double battle section with our rival over here. Okay, oh my god, you know what? Maybe I do need the money. But anyway, I think we can get one encounter first before going behind our rival. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that first. Unfortunately, I do not know how to unlock events, so I can't really show you Victini or even Meloetta. Though, to be honest, I won't use them anyway because hardcore Nuzlocke also ban the use of legendaries. Though, that depends on what game you're playing. If you're playing ROM hacks, legendaries are allowed because, well, ROM hacks are balanced around legendaries, so it's completely fair. By the way, I also know about the fact that there are a lot of, TMs around this place, and I also know that you can get Eviolite from this place as well. Though, to be honest, yeah, we don't need to worry about that one currently because we're not going to the gym. Also, Eviolite probably won't really help me that much currently. But anyway, okay, dowsing machine, that's fine or whatever. Oh, if you often use the dowsing... Oh, okay, oh my god, she's just telling me to register my items, which I already did for my bicycle. But anyways, okay, yeah, now here we are in Route 4. Okay, can I... okay, I don't think this guy is a freaking trainer, right? Okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and get an encounter over here. Okay, so... I think I should probably get orange berries on my Pokemon over here because, yeah, that can be a little bit difficult to... get our encounters here. Although, to be honest, if it's a Sandile, which, to be honest, it would be a pretty good choice, though I would say we need a fire type, and the only fire type we can get is Darumaka. Though, to be honest, I do not know. We can also get a Scrafty over here, too. But anyways, okay, let's see first what we actually get from this place. I do not know if there is a repel manip that we can do over here, though, to be honest, I'll save my repels anyway. Okay, we got Darumaka, which in my opinion is one of the best Pokemon in this game, by the way. Yeah, Darmanitan is absolutely insane, and honestly, you know what? If we want an Oshawott replacement, somebody to carry the team, this dude can probably do that once he evolves, because currently this guy has the hustle ability, which will make him miss his... Oh, okay, oh my god. Okay, well, that's a waste of Orange Berry, unfortunately, because, yeah, Incinerate removes your items. Okay, I don't want to Thundershock this thing because there is a chance that this thing just dies because Darumaka is extremely frail. So, yeah, let's just throw the Great Balls at him and, yeah. Okay, oh my god. Okay, I hope this... Okay, he has a physical move. Yeah, that's why this thing is a difficult Pokemon to catch, unfortunately, because, yeah, it has the ability Hustle, which if you don't know what that does, it raises the attack stat of Darumaka by 50% at the cost of... yeah, that. Headbutt is a 100% accurate move, but he missed it over there because Hustle reduces the accuracy of all moves by 20%. So yeah, if the Hustle, if your moves land, Hustle is an amazing ability. But if your attack missed, then Hustle is like one of the worst abilities in the game. So Okay, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, this is not filling me with much confidence over here. Because like Coughing is my bulkiest Pokemon, but he also does not resist Fire Fang, which would do a lot of damage. Okay, oh my god, I think I have to hit this thing. Although Rage I think is fine. The problem with Rage is that if I hit Darumaka while it's using Rage, yeah, that will only raise its attack stat. Though I think the way it works is that Darumaka needs to be faster than my Pokemon and use Rage before my Pokemon attacks him. Okay, oh my god, this might do a lot of damage. Okay, I'm dead to crit, which is not great because I don't really have any other Pokemon to switch in. I'm not gonna lie, I probably should have leveled up my team a little bit before coming to catch this Pokemon. But luckily, we got him. Okay, perfect. Alright, okay, yeah. So now we just keep this Pokemon with us for a while. I'm not sure if I'll bring him to the gym because that's kinda risky. So to be honest, this gym is not that difficult, so... Well, I'm saying that right now and then I'm gonna lose another Pokemon to this one. But anyways, okay, yeah. Just calling him, you know, amazing names over here. Which, by the way, yeah, if you're catching up on this series from here, yeah, you can just pick whatever names you want for them. Because I have the ability to change their nicknames. So if you guys have better names, I will gladly give these guys better names than what I'm currently giving them. But anyways... Okay, oh my god, this is an amazing Darumaka over here. Jolly is like one of the best natures this thing can get. Honestly, no, that is the best nature I would say that this thing can get. Because yeah, I know that a lot of people would be like, wouldn't Adamant be better? I would say no because, yeah, Darmanitan already has a pretty dang high attack stat. I don't think it needs any more, you know, attacking power within itself. Though it can definitely use some speed, though it's not a slow Pokemon by any means. The only thing Darmanitan is a glass cannon. So yeah, if it gets hit, it's gonna take a lot of damage. But anyways, okay. So now we can go back to the sewers and yeah, do the Team Plasma stuff. Alright, I am back and yeah, while I was gone, I also checked the level cap for this gym over here and oh boy, things are about to get hard for me because yeah, this gym's level cap is 22. While his ace Pokemon is level 26, which is, yeah, that's not great exactly. And honestly, you know what? I don't think at this point I can afford to keep these guys weak anymore. Because, yeah, trainers will start to have evolved Pokemon. And, yeah, I think I really should just start to expand my Pokedex a little bit. And also level up these guys. So, first evolution that I'm getting is, of course, Watchhog, who is about to, you know, watch over these nuts. But anyways, okay, I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of my stronger Pokemons at this point. Anyway, Confuse Ray, while 100% accurate, not really reliable. But anyways, okay, yeah, let's just level up everybody to freaking level 20 at this point. Because honestly, there's no point in keeping them lower leveled at this point. Anyways, so yeah, Swaddle will evolve. Honestly, you know what, I should just level this guy up. Because I have maxed out its friendship. So the way Swaddle evolves is that Swaddle evolves into Swadloon at level 20, I think. And then, no, it evolves in Swadloon at level 21, and then it's a friendship evolution. So once its friendship goes high enough, it will only take one more level for it to evolve into Leavanny. So yeah, probably should do that. Do I need Protect on this Pokemon? I guess I don't really need String Shot, considering we already have, you know, Thunder Wave on Flaffy, so that's pretty cool, I suppose. But anyways, I'm not sure if I should level this. Oh wait, actually, no, we can just get Leavanny at level 21, right? Alright, I mean, I'll definitely get that. So yeah, now we can get our fully evolved Pokemon, the very first one. And that will be Leavanny. Although I'm not gonna lie, unlike in other Pokemon games where, you know, your fully evolved Pokemon would be like, what, Beedrill and Butterfree, which are pretty weak overall. Yeah, Leavanny, I'm just gonna be honest with you, is a pretty strong Pokemon that you can get at this early stage. But honestly, I think we'll definitely need this Pokemon. So yeah, I'm fine with doing this. Anyways, by the way, I'm not gonna lie, keeping Darumaka as a Darumaka till level 35 is gonna be a challenge if I can be honest. But anyways, hopefully... Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just use Pokemon that I am not gonna be using too much in the gym. So I think I'll probably not use Flaffy too much because a lot of bug types are also like grass types, like Swaddle for example. Also, I did plan to use Repel over here, but... yeah, not gonna lie, that's gonna be difficult to do now considering I only have 4 repels and I definitely want the, I think repels for some encounter manipulation later down the line, but I don't think I'll get that opportunity here. The reason why I want to use repels for this particular section over here is because that's because our rival over here is gonna be like, following us. I'm counting on you, these nuts. Are you ready to go? Well, yeah, I guess I'm as ready as I can be at this point, but anyways. Okay, so yeah, I leveled up my Pokemon just so that I won't encounter any, wild Pokemon. And also, yeah, I think I just misinterpreted just how much I need to actually step, because yeah, I want to save my repels for some encounter manipulation that hopefully we can do over here. I think there is something that we can do, but yeah, let's do this, these nuts. Yeah, as soon as I reach the sacred bed, that's what I said. But anyways, okay, so yeah, I just want to keep my repels active and not waste all of them. Sadly, I don't have too many of them. Okay, Scraggy and Sandile. I hope Scraggy doesn't have a very good, fighting type move at this point, right? But, okay, I probably should not keep Flaffy in here. Now that I think about it, maybe Livani would be a great Pokemon for this one, huh? Now that I think about it, probably Coughing would be a decent Pokemon as well, because Servine should be able to just deal with the freaking Sandile. Well, provided our rival is actually smart or not. As for Scraggy, I don't think Scraggy can touch Coughing too much, so yeah, I think I'm good with just doing this. Okay, yeah, our rival didn't mess up and took down the Sandile. That's good. Okay, Sandak on home. Okay, Servine. Okay, that's not great considering Leaf Tornado is already an inaccurate move, and yeah, I guess our rival will have to now struggle to actually hit his damn moves. Well, I guess he's really not struggling, man. That Servine really knows how to freaking, hit its target. Because yeah, Leaf Tornado is only an 85 base accuracy move. And my Sludge, which was 100% accurate, well, not anymore after Sand Attack, but still. Yeah, how did I miss and this thing freaking managed to land its attack? Okay, oh my god, come on, Coughing, we need to freaking land this thing. Well, I guess our rival is just gonna carry us throughout this freaking match, I suppose. Never mind, I was just completely useless. Alright, well, sure, dude, why not? Honestly, I'm not even sure how he defeated Roxy with the freaking grass type like this. Like, this thing literally would not do anything to her Whirlipede, considering that would resist grass type moves by 4 times. But anyways, okay, that's the gym leader. I think his freaking investigation is complete, so that's cool, I suppose. So yeah, I guess that's Team Plasma for now. Also, HMO 4 strength. Not gonna lie, would be a pretty strong move to give to normal types at this point, but we already have a stronger move than that in return. He's gone. You there. What? Berg, I thought you did your, freaking investigation, so what is this? That was an excellent demonstration of battling. The way you brought out the power of your Pokemon against an opponent like Team Plasma. Astounding. Simply astounding. Interesting as well, I see. Okay. Yeah, honestly, you know what? I'm confused as well. I agree with Berg on that much at the very least. But anyways, okay, so yeah, now that our rival is gone, now we can get our encounter over here. And then I think I will call off this episode right here. So, okay, let's just hope for the repel to go away. And now, I think the only Pokemons we can get in this area are Zubat, which I would absolutely love. That would help greatly against Berg. And I guess Grimer, but let's see what we get. Okay, we got a pretty good encounter. Yeah, Zubat is amazing. Arcane would be seeing this and then would be like, hey man, you told me that Zubat and Crobat are not that amazing. To be fair, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, not really. But as I said during, his comments as well, yeah, Gen 5 is the one gen where I would say Zubat and Crobat are excellent because they get the move Acrobatics. I think Acrobatics is acquired after the 4th gym, right? Yeah, so after 4th gym, Crobat will be absolutely insane. But to be honest, Crobat is still great because it has an amazing matchup against the, 3rd gym leader. So, yeah, I am glad to have this Pokemon on my side. But anyways, okay, we can still get like 2 more encounters. But I'm not too sure whether I should do them on this episode or the, next one. Because I guess I can do them on the next one. Because on the next one, we can just do the gym. And I guess we can also do the Coldest battle as well. Because yeah, there will be a battle against that scientist after we beat the gym. Though it's nothing special, at least yet. But anyways, okay, yeah, there we go. That's our boy Zubat right there. And I guess I can just call him, You know, since Crobat has 4 wings and we can get Crobat, I think. No, I don't think we can get Crobat, but Golbat should be able to, you know, what do you call it? Carry us through this gym anyway. So yeah, he will be our 4 nuts. The name doesn't make any sense right now, but trust me, it will make sense once he evolves. Into Crobat, I mean. But yeah, anyways, okay, I will just call the episode right here. So if you guys like what you see, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Okay, to be honest, Zubat has a pretty terrible nature. Like Hasty, dude, Crobat is already like fast as hell. Why would you give it a speed boosting nature at the cost of defense of all things? Yeah, Crobat is not the most tanky Pokemon, but anyways, I guess it's still a fine nature, whatever. But yeah, okay, so I'll just be calling this episode right here. So if you guys like what you see, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And the comment section, yeah, you can now start making predictions because hey, we just lost our starter in this freaking episode, and yeah, we're just supposed to move on because yeah, no time to mourn. This hardcore Nuzlocke is basically like a war that we are fighting in a Pokemon game. But anyways, yeah, do let me know your opinions about the game so far and what do you think I will be able to do in this challenge. Like, will I be able to beat it or not? Also, if you have any names for these Pokemons, then yeah, do make sure to put those down in the comment section below because I can always replace the names that I've given to these Pokemon currently with the names that you guys suggest. So yeah, do make sure to do that and also type in any other things that you have on your mind regarding this run. But other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day and I hope to see you all in the next one.